call is now being recorded. Okay. Good morning. This is the second class on group theory. So, last class we have seen some simple mathematical rules which apply to the symmetry elements. Okay. What are the three rules, or 3 or 4 rules we have seen was identity. Okay, so anything if you multiply with identity, you get back the same.
Same molecule.
Yeah, same symmetry element. Then next one we did associative. We have done anything else you remember? So some 3, 4 we have done like that, right? So after that basic information regarding the symmetry, okay, today I want to talk about matrices. So when you come to the matrices, what you should understand is in your before classes you have studied about Mike of Chala. You have studied about the uh, symmetry elements, symmetry operations, right? Up to point groups and all. Okay. Now we will be talking about the group theory. So to link these symmetry elements and symmetry point groups, okay, to the group theory, and from group theory you are going to apply it to the spectroscopy. Okay, to solve some spectroscopy problems you require group theory. So to link this group theory and the symmetry, you have a simple thing called matrices. Okay, so we are using this matrix representation which also have similar properties like the symmetry properties. Okay, so if like symmetry properties means if I do identity to a molecule, the structure will be similar. That is if I am rotating 360 degrees or if I am not doing anything. Okay, in that way symmetry will also have matrix will also have a similar property. So what are the symmetry main operations that I can have is one is rotation, right? One is identity, the next one is inverse, okay, and Sn. And you have 5, right? You have 5 symmetry elements. What are they? Can you tell me?
Symmetry elements.
5 symmetry elements.
Sigma C2 Ivan.
Okay. Can you see a white paper? Can you see a white paper? Okay. Okay. So what are all the symmetry things you had? You had identity. So today we will talk about matrices.
Okay. Identity inverse associative closed rules.
Matrices of symmetry elements. Okay. So we know that there are 5 types of symmetry elements. Okay. They are, we know we have identity. Okay. Then we can do plane of reflection, right? Then we can do rotation. Okay. Then we can do inverse. Then we can do Sn, improper axis of rotation. These were the 5 symmetry elements that we have learned in your previous classes. Okay, so identity, you have plane of reflection, you have rotation, you have inversion, as well as the improper axis of rotation. Right? These are the 5 things. Okay. Now, in the same way, you can use matrix also. Will have the all the 5 types of things. Okay, using matrix also you can represent everything. Okay, so before going into the details of matrix, of identity, how it will be there in the plane of symmetry, how it behaves when you do some rotation, how it behaves when I do some inversion and all. We will just go to the basic principles of matrix. Are you from a biology background or mathematical background?
Biology.
Biology. Okay. Then I will just tell you a little bit of matrix. So the main thing why we are learning matrix is it connects between the group theory and the symmetry elements, and which helps to understand the group theory in a simple way. Okay. So that is the reason we have to study the matrices. Okay. So any matrix you represent it with the help of a square brackets. Okay. So you can see a printed form right now on your screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So any matrix is represented in the form of a square brackets, and it will have all the elements of the matrix. Okay. And you call these as rows which are horizontal and these as columns which are vertical. Okay. So these matrices you can have two types. That is, it can be a row vector. That means it will have only a row, or it will have a column vector where it is having only a column, or you can have a one more type which is a square matrix where the number of rows are equal to the number of columns. So this is an example where you are having a 3 into 3 matrix. Okay, and whichever are falling in the square matrix in a diagonal way, you call them as the diagonal elements. Okay, these are 1, 5 and 8 are the diagonal elements of this square matrix B. This is one thing you have to see. Okay. Then, so identity matrix is the one where you have all the diagonal elements as 1 and all other elements as 0. Okay. Then you have symmetric and anti-symmetric matrices. Symmetric and anti-symmetric matrices. So symmetric matrix is the one where you have all of them 3 into 3. Okay. And anti-symmetric off diagonal, and above and below you have the other things, and here you have the 0 and the signs are reversed. Okay, we are not going into the details of all these things. We will just know what a matrix is. Okay, now you should know how to do the mathematical operations in a matrix. So what is that I can do? I can do an addition, I can do a subtraction. Okay, addition, subtraction. One second. Yeah. When we do addition, matrix algebra you should know. When I do the addition, okay, suppose I have a matrix A and then I have one more matrix B. Okay. So the rule should be here it is 3 in the row and 3 in the uh, 2 elements in each column, right? So this is a 3 into 2 matrix.
Into two matrix.
Yeah. So even when I am doing the multiplication, the same type of matrix should be there. That is 3 into 2.
3 into 2.
So that then only I can do. So how do we do the addition? So 5 plus 6, okay, will give 11. 2 plus 7 will give 9.
7 plus 2.
Yeah. 3 plus minus 2 will give you plus 1. Okay. So just like that, simply you are adding the first element of this with that of the first element of this. Row 1, row 1. Okay. So this is how you are getting so you can see the description here. So you are doing this addition. So it should be of the same type. Both the matrices should be of same size or dimension. Then only you can do the addition. Subtraction also same way. You should have both the same. Okay. So 5 minus 6.
Same matrix.
So it will be minus 1. Because it is A minus B, I should take 5 in the beginning, then minus 6. So it is minus 1. Okay. So similarly, you have to do all the things, you will get this. Okay. So this is about the subtraction. Now we will see what a multiplication is. Okay. For a multiplication, okay, there need not be a same dimensions, but the thing is the number of elements in a row should be equivalent to the number of elements in the column. Then only you can do the multiplication. That is, if it is a 2 into 3, I should have the other matrix as 3 into 2. Then only these two can be multiplied. So these matrices are called conformable. Okay. So what is this? This you have to practice a bit because we are going to study the multiplication mainly. Okay. So when you see, concentrate here. So how I am doing the multiplication? This is matrix A. This is matrix B. Okay. So I will take this first element in the first row or in the first column. Okay. Then multiply it with 5 into 3 first. Then 2 into 5, 3 into 9. The whole of this will be multiplying this whole of this. So the whole of the row will multiply the whole of the column. First row into first column. So 5 into 3, 2 into 5, 3 into 9. That will become first answer in the answer matrix. Okay, first element. Okay, now coming to the second one, the same 5, 2, 3 will multiply with that of the minus 2, minus 8 and minus 10. So 5 into minus 2, 2 into minus 8, 3 into minus 10. So that will form your second element. Okay. Now coming to the second row. Now again this will multiply 1 into 3, 2 into 5, 7 into 9. Yeah, that will become your third part. Okay. Then the same thing multiplying this second column. Yeah. So you will get the fourth part of that. Okay. So this is how you will get the answer. Okay. So A into B giving you C. This is the answer. So when you do all these multiplications, putting the signs, okay, you should not forget the signs. And one thing is, how do they call this element? This is one is row one
Row 1
and column
and
one.
column 1.
Yeah, this is 1 2 means row one, column two.
Column 2.
Yeah. Now this is column two, row one.
Row 1.
Right? Because this is from this
Yes.
one, right? Row one. So
Yes.
again, column two and row
Column
two.
2, row 2.
So the first number is row, second number is column. Okay, these are the things you have to remember. Okay, just remember this for today. The other division and all, if it is required, I'll tell you. Okay. And again, these matrices, like the way we have seen last class, symmetry elements, they do follow this commutative law of addition. That is, A plus B of the matrix will be B plus A. Okay. It also follows the associative law. It also follows the law of addition as well as multiplication, associative. Whichever way you associate, the answer will be the same. Either I do A plus B plus C or A plus B plus C as a group or A plus B as a group, then I see, yeah, everything will give you the same answer. Similarly, the same association is there in the multiplication also. Okay. In addition to that, it also follows the distributive law, that is A into C plus D will be AC plus AD. Okay. A plus B into C will give you AC plus BC. So yeah, these are the basic rules the matrices also follow as they follow in the so these are all the examples to prove that they have done. Now we will move to, so we understand now that we should learn the matrix. Okay, so we should learn the matrix. Okay, so I will just draw a graph here. Okay, so if I draw a graph here, if I put 0, okay, and this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. Okay, now if I take a point here, okay, and if I just extrapolate these points onto the x-axis and y-axis, okay, suppose I will tell this point, how can I describe this point? This is coordinates are x1 and y1. Okay, and if I take this as the z-axis passing through the origin, okay, this is the z-axis. Okay, so it will have x1, y1 and that z1. Okay, so these are the coordinates of that particular point. Okay, now this is the identity element. Okay, so not identity, this is a way you represent a point. Okay, now I'll just take an identity matrix. How to do identity matrix? Okay,
Not anything.
complete. One second. This is the identity matrix. Okay. So what I will do is, before the point position I was explaining was x1, y1 and z1. It had this point initial. Okay. I can represent it this way, or I can represent it in the form of x1, y1 and z1. Fine. Okay. Now, if the point changes its place, suppose in the same graph, if I am changing the one more point, I am keeping here. Okay. Now, what will the position of this will be? This again I can tell the position has changed according to the x-axis, y-axis as well as the z-axis. So I will write this as x2, y2 and z2. So some operation I have done, or I have moved the point. Okay. So now what it becomes? It becomes, so this x1, y1, z1 is becoming the x2, y2, z2.
Z.
Okay. So this is the final position of that particular point. Okay. Either I will represent it as a row matrix, or I can represent it as a column matrix. This is x2, y2, z2. So here I have done something. So that movement I have done, right? Then I am getting this new position. So I should find out what this is. Okay, what is this? I should find out. Okay, suppose now if I am talking about the identity matrix, okay, what is happening in the identity? The x1, y1 and z1. When I do identity operation, what happens? The molecule will be same, right?
Same molecule. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So whatever position
Same.
I'm getting, same thing. So my x1, y1 and z1 will be nothing but it will be equal to x2,
Why?
y2 and
Z.
z2. Then only I can tell it is an identity matrix. I have done identity
Yes, ma'am.
operation. Okay. So now what I should multiply with that x1, y1 and
Identity.
z1 here, yeah, to get this
Identity.
particular same thing. So that matrix is nothing but your identity.
Identity. Yes.
So I will just tell you, if I do the multiplication as, so I have x1, y1 and z1. Okay. Now I multiply it with this particular matrix 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay. Now, what is that I will do? Any multiplication? X1 into
X1 into 1.
1, then
X1
y1 into
into 0.
0, z1 into,
Z1 into 0.
yeah. So what is that I do here? I do x1
X1
into 1 plus y1 into 0, then z1 into 0, right? Then what will I do for the second one? Y1 into
y1 into 1.
0, right?
0.
Yeah,
0. Yes.
0 plus y1 into
y1 into 1.
y1 into 0, y1 into 1, then y1 into 0. Okay. Now this one z1 into 0 plus z1 into, sorry, x1 is x1 leave. Okay. So x1 into 0, x1 into y1 into 0 plus z1 into 1. Or I can take like this also, I will do for your row తీసుకొని చెప్తా. I have shown you this here, right? In the multiplication. So what did we do the multiplication? So what is the multiplication I have given you? I said this row will entirely multiply with this column, right? Now this one will multiply. Are you following?
And
Just see here what we did here. How did we do the multiplication? We did the multiplication
x1 into 1
So this whole row we have multiplied with this of this.
and
Okay.
multiplied with columns.
Okay. So we have only one
Yes.
and we have multiplied it with this. Okay. So what is that you get? So the place code, whichever I have done is correct. I'll just show you once again. Okay. So I will just explain you once again. This x1 into, so these are the x, these
1
are the y, these are the
x1
z. Okay, remember that. So x1
x1
plus 1.
into column
Okay,
చేయాలి మనం.
yeah, column. So the y1 plus into 0. Okay,
అది
then z1 into 0. Column into
ఇలా అయినా సేమ్ వస్తుంది.
కాదమ్మా, ఇది కాలం కదా, కాలం ఇంటూ రో చేయాలి ఎప్పుడే కానీ.
రోస్.
So x1 into 1, that is what I have written. Then
Yes.
y1 into 0,
0
then z1 into 0.
0.
Okay. Now coming to the second one, I will do again x1 into
0
0,
0
y1 into 1, then z1 into 0. Okay. So this is the column. Okay. This is 0, first one. Okay. Now this is the column and this is 0 for the second one. This is the column and this is 0 for the third one. Fine. So see the second one. Idi kada. So the whole thing I will multiply with the second row. This column into second row. So x1 into 0, y1 into 1,
y1 into 1
z1 into 0.
7.
Now this whole column doing with that of this row. Okay. So x1 into 0, y1 into 0, z1 into 1, z1. So what is that I am getting? x1 into 1 and
x1
x1 only. Then here plus 0 plus 0. Okay. Ikkada
0
x1 into 0. So this is 0. Right. Then y1 into 1 is y1.
y1
Then this
Z
is 0.
0.
So part and this parts are 0. Ikkada this is 0, this is 0. So I am left with only z1.
Z.
Okay. So what did I do? I have done a multiplication. Okay. So the new positions, that is x2, y2 and z2.
Z.
When I do this particular matrix, I am getting back the same thing, right? So what is identity matrix now? Same thing.
0
Identity matrix is 1 0 0 0
0 1
0 0 0.
0 0 1.
So this diagonal I have all the 1. Okay, diagonal I have all the 1. But this is the identity matrix. Okay. Now we understood this identity matrix. So the way we have done for any molecule, you can do the same way for even the matrix and you can get the identity matrix. Okay. Now this is for the identity. Now I will do for the what is that? Next one was your plane, right?
And
So we have done with the matrix of identity.
plane of symmetry.
Now we'll do with the plane of symmetry. So when I do with the plane of symmetry, so plane of symmetry. So how many planes I can expect? Plane of symmetries. How many planes I can expect?
Vertical, horizontal, dihedral.
Yeah. So you have a sigma B. Okay. Then
Sigma B, sigma H, and
yeah,
sigma D.
sigma H and sigma D. Okay. So we will not go into which is sigma B, which is sigma H, which is sigma D. We will talk about in planes. Okay. When I'm talking about in plane, I will tell it is sigma XY plane. Okay. It can be anything, right? It can be a vertical plane or a horizontal plane or a dihedral plane. But I have to explain it in the form of plane,
Oh.
which direction it is. So what are the other planes I can get? Sigma
Sigma
XZ,
XZ.
sigma YZ. Right? These are the 3 planes I can think of. Fine. Other than this, you cannot think of any other planes. So sigma xy, sigma xz, and sigma yz. Okay. So similarly, if you take again the molecule or a point, okay, in this, okay, and if I am telling a molecule, okay, now I am talking about this point in the x and y, okay. So this is the plane I am telling, okay. You can think the plane is this one, this point, okay.
Yes.
So it is going along the, if I'm telling it is going along the sigma xy, what will happen to the points in the x and y direction? They will not change, but only the point in the z direction will change. You remember that? So whenever I have any, suppose we have water molecule, okay, H1 and H2, okay, if this is the sigma xy, okay, now this molecule will not change its position.
Yes.
Only the other ones will change.
Okay.
Okay, if you take a best example in ammonia you have three, right? Three planes. So if I take this as the xy plane, okay, what happens? These two will not change the position, right? If I take this as the sigma xz, now these two will not change the position, the other two will change the position. Now if I take this as the other plane, that is sigma yz, now these two will not change the position, the other two will change the position. Is it clear? So
Yes.
whenever I am writing sigma xy, the x and y part will not change, the z part will change. So when I write for xz, what happens? The
I can't change.
y part will change, these two parts will not change.
Not
When I write yz, x part will only get reflected, change means reflection. Okay, whereas y and z will not get reflected. Okay, so what is that I will get if I am having a matrix x1, y1, and z1? Okay, I should multiply it with some operation I should do, that is my sigma xy. If I do sigma xy, if I do, okay, now what is that I will get? If it is sigma xy operation, x1 will be equal to x2, right?
Yes.
Because it is not changing the position. Okay,
Yes.
it is not changing the position. So I will have x2. How about y1?
I will not change.
Will not change. So y1 will be
Right.
equal to 2. Okay. How about
Will
z1?
change.
Z1 will change. Okay.
Change.
So when I do the reflection, I will get, if it is Z1, the other one will be minus Z1, Z2. I can represent it this way, right? X2, Y2, and minus Z2. Okay. That means I have done a reflection of this. So if it was in the plus coordinate of X, if I reflect, it will go to the minus coordinate, right? So if it is was in the top, it will go into the bottom. That is what the reflection means, right? So from the plus coordinate to minus coordinate, that is minus z2. Okay. So now what should be the matrix, so that when I multiply it with this, I will get this thing. Okay. So here it should be x2. Same undalante em cheyali ikkada, with what I should multiply? 1 0 0. Just now we have done identity, right? If I should get x2 here, what happens? X1 into 1, right? So I will write here x1 into 1 plus y1 into 0
X1 into 1
plus
into
z1 into
Z1
0.
into 0.
Then only I will get whatever this x, same thing, x1, which is equal to
X
x,
X1 into
right? Okay, or I'll put
no,
x.
0 1.
So even y1 should be same now. So what will I put? What should be the thing here? 0
0 1 0.
0. So what will I do? X1 into
Y1
0 plus y1 into
into
1
1
plus z1 into 0.
into 0.
Okay, so that will give me my, this part is 0, this part is 0. I'm left with only y1 into 1, that is nothing but my y2. Okay, that has not changed the positions. Okay, now the next one, it should be
0
0
0 minus 1.
minus 1. Very good. Divya. So when I do the multiplication, what do I get? X1 into 0, right? Then plus y1 into 0, then z1 into
1 into minus
1. Then I will get minus z2. Okay. So this is the matrix for the sigma xy. So whenever I do the plane reflection, this is the matrix.
X.
Okay. Now can you write for sigma xz?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we will write for sigma xz. So what will happen to sigma xz? So what should I do? X1 plus y1
Y1
z1, okay, into something.
X
What is that is changing now?
X Y no Z
Yeah, when x and z
Y man
plane I'm taking, okay,
Y
xz plane I'm taking, I will get only y should change its position,
one should
right?
change it. One
Yeah,
zero 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 minus 1 0 0 0 1.
yeah, very good. So just need this little. That's fine. Paper problem. Okay. So what should be the thing? It should be x2, z2 as it is, and only y will become minus y2.
Yes.
Okay. Now what should be the, since x1 is in the same place, it will be 1 0 0.
1 0
Okay. Z is in the same position, so it will become 0 0 1. And only y is changing, so it will become 0 minus 1 0.
Yes.
Right? Accepted?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now will you take the next thing then? Sigma yz.
Y Z
Yeah. So for this again, x1, y1, z1 multiplied with what matrix? And what should be the resultant matrix? If it is yz, I should get
minus X1 minus
minus
X2
x2. Yeah. Then y2,
Y
then
Z.
z. Okay. So that means when I compare to the original position, the x position
Minus
is
1
repeated. Okay, second position, final position. Okay, so it will be minus 1, 0,
0 0
0, then 0,
0
1,
1 0 0
0,
0.
1. Fine. So what did we do? We have found out the matrices for sigma xy.
Yes,
Okay, we have found the matrices when we do the reflection in the sigma xy direction. Okay, then in the sigma xz direction. Okay, and sigma
sigma
yz.
Y Z.
Okay, so we have done three things now. One is for identity we have done, and three matrices we have found out for the plane, right? Three matrices we have found out for the plane. Now, next thing was, I will do the I
Rotation.
rotation. I
Inverse.
will do afterwards. Let me finish the inverse. I.
Oh,
Okay. So when I invert the molecule, what happens? When I invert the molecule, what happens? Just think what happens to the molecule that gets inverted. So I'm sharing the textbook material with you. So we are doing this. If you can see, this is the matrix representation of the symmetry elements. Okay. So when you do the operation, what is the initial and what is the final? Okay. So here again, they have done for, this is for the identity, right? We have done the same thing. Yeah.
yes.
So this is the identity operation element. Okay. And for the sigma xy plane.
Sigma.
So just now we have done everything, whatever we send it
Yes.
through. So this is here. So sigma xy we got 1, 1 and minus 1. Sigma xz 1,
Minus 1.
minus 1 and 1. Sigma yz minus
minus
and
1, 1.
same thing we got, right? So same thing is given
Yes.
in the textbook also. You can clearly study from it.
Mm.
Okay. Now coming to the inverse. What happens in the inverse matrix? Inverse matrix, what happens is whatever you take, okay, in the beginning, that will be reversed. Okay, everything will be reversed. That means the point whichever was there in the plus x will become minus, plus y will
Minus.
be minus, and plus z will also become minus z.
Minus.
This you have to understand. So inverse means completely you are inverting the
Yeah.
thing. So how can I get minus to all the things? So what was the identity? I will just show you here. So what was the identity? E was 1 0 0
1 0 0 0 1 0
1 0
0
0
0.
1. This was right. Then only I got the exact same thing x2, y2, z2. Okay. So I should do something to these things only that this thing should change. Right. So when I'm planning for I, okay, what happens? This x1, y1, and z1, I should multiply it with something else so that I will get the resultant as minus x2 minus y2 minus z2.
Minus 1 minus 1 minus 1.
Yeah. So what should I do? Minus 1, 0, 0, 0 minus 1, 0, 0, 0 minus
Minus 1 0 0 0 minus 1.
So everything is same. Only thing is this diagonal elements I should put everything in the minus 1. Okay. Then exactly I will get
Minus.
back this. That is the x point in the x coordinate is reversed. In the y also it is reversed as well as in the z also it is inversed. Okay. So this is your inverse matrix. That is minus 1, 0, 0, 0 minus 1 and
0 0 minus.
yeah. So we will just see that this is your zero matrix, right? Minus 1, 0, 0, 0, minus 1, 0, 0, 0,
Minus.
minus. Okay.
Minus.
So now, yeah. So we have done for three things now. Okay. Uh, Let me stop here. I wanted to do this CN also here actually, but because strength is less and this is very, very important. This part anybody can understand. You can tell your friends, no problem. Okay.
Okay.
But this part becomes a bit difficult because you have to do both clockwise and anti-clockwise. Okay. This I will do in the next class. Fine.
Ma'am, can you please spell CSI point of view?
Emma,
Question.
కొంచెం గట్టి చెప్పండి వినిపించలేదు.
ఈ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ లో సిఎస్ఐ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూ లో క్వశ్చన్స్ ఎట్లా వస్తాయో చెప్తారా?
సిఎస్ఐఆర్ సిఎస్ఐఆర్ నేను చూడాలమ్మా క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్ చూసి చెప్తాను.
ఓకే.
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 థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Bye.
Bye bye. I'm just stopping the recording.
Okay.
1 second, I'll take a photograph also.